Namaste, I'm Dr. Veenus Jain and I'm a professor of history with Amit University. आइए आज आपको बताती हूँ what are the jobs, careers and opportunities available in history. 10th standard तक सभी जगह social science is a compulsory subject and a major portion of that is history. After doing your 10th standard, you can do your 12th standard either in arts, commerce or sciences. But उसके बाद भी अगर आपको लगता है that your interest lies in history, you can definitely go for graduation in history. History में graduation किसी भी stream से whether arts, commerce या science करने के बाद possible है. And there are two types of graduations available in history after 12th standard. One is BA in history and one is BA honors in history. What is the difference? BA history और BA honors history में major difference ये है कि BA history में आप history के साथ साथ दूसरे subjects भी पढ़ते हैं, जैसे कि कोई language हो सकता है like English, हिंदी, संस्कृत, या फिर arts के दूसरे subjects हो सकते हैं जैसे philosophy, political science, economy, sociology and whichever you like. But in BA Honours History, you study major papers on history only, that is like medieval Indian history, modern Indian history, ancient Indian history, archaeology, history of USA, history of USSR, historiography, history of Southeast Asia, and many other papers like this. In totality, in BA Honours History, various papers of history covers the entire spectrum of history. And this is how you get a degree of either BA History or BA Honours History. A degree in history provides you with a set of transferable skills that are applicable to a wide range of careers such as law. आप law में जाना चाहते हैं history के बाद, you can definitely go. It can take you to publishing, journalism and the media, museums, librarianship, archives, teaching majorly, advertising, working in the development sector, global charity work and a lot more. और सबसे ज्यादा जो sought after है आज की तारीख में, that is teaching in history or joining a media house because lot many TV serials and movies are coming on history. तो सबसे पहले आपको बताती हूँ teaching in history. As I told you, social science is a compulsory subject throughout the country and the major portion is history. So all the schools in the country are looking for history teachers. So majorly what you have to do for this is you can do your BA history and then have a degree in education, that is B.Ed. If you do BA in history and B.Ed, your chances of getting into schools for history teacher are quite sure. Otherwise, you can also do your MA in history and B.Ed and you can apply in schools for 10th standard as well as 12th standard. And believe me, it is very difficult to find a history teacher these days because most of the people are going into various other careers, and social science most of the times, which covers a major portion in history, is taught by either economics teachers or geography teachers. So if you do MA in history and do B.Ed along with that, your job is sure and you can join any of the schools in the country as a history teacher for 10th standard or 12th standard. But if you want to be a lecturer in a college or a professor in college, then you have to walk on a little longer path. After doing your master's in history, you have to clear the national eligibility test for teaching, and you also have to enroll yourself for PhD in history, because the prime requisite for a history lecturer in a college or university is that you should be a doctorate in history, along with you should have qualified your NET exam. How to qualify a NET exam, we will discuss it separately. After doing your master's in history and qualifying your NET exam as well as doing your PhD, if you do not want to take academics as your career, in addition, you can also be employed as a researcher in historical research organizations such as Indian Council of Historical Research and Indian Council of Social Sciences Research. Moreover, all the media houses are looking for people who can do research in history because these days many TV serials and movies are made on history. The next option available in history is archaeology or museology. If you want to be an archaeologist, you have to do your MA in archaeology. The work of an archaeologist can be research-based or field-related. It includes excavation, but this is only one aspect of archaeology. You're free to specialize in particular objects of study. For instance, you can be an expert on coins called numismatics or an epigraphist who decipher inscriptions. The Archaeological Survey of India employs archaeologists and is entrusted with the maintenance of 3,600 monuments state departments of archaeology of different state governments, heritage bodies, museums, and other research institutions. So if ancient things attract you, अगर आप जानना चाहते हैं कि जो हमें दिखाई दे रहा है उससे पहले क्या था, then you can definitely join archaeology and you will enjoy your career. Next thing available is museology. Museologists or the specialists in museology are the one who deal with the design, organization, and management of museums. Their work is filled with research, administration, and public relations. For instance, the National Museum Institute offers masters in museology. It also leads a career as museum curator. Museum curators specialize in natural history, metals, terracotta, textiles, paintings, and other related things. The field requires an artistic and aesthetic bent of mind along with administrative skills. It also includes maintenance of records of each item, for instance, from where it has been discovered or acquired, its estimated age, conservation treatment, and such details. जो भी चीजें आप म्यूजियम में देखते हैं कि बहुत करीने से लगी हुई हैं, उनके सारे रिकॉर्ड्स बनाना, उनको प्रिजर्व करना, उनको कंजर्व करना, उनको ट्रीटमेंट देना, वो कहाँ से पाए गए हैं, एंड राइटिंग देयर ऑल हिस्ट्री. दिस इज द जॉब ऑफ म्यूजियम क्यूरेटर, which is also done by people who study history. And after doing their graduation in history, they do their masters in museology. History graduates can do is they can become archivists. Archivists are experts in preservation, preparing parchment and paper manuscripts and microfilming documents. They get work in museums, libraries, the National Archives of India, and in different state archives. उनका मेजर काम होता है कि जो पुराने मैन्यूस्क्रिप्ट्स हैं उनको प्रिजर्व करना, उनको रिपेयर करना और उनको माइक्रोफिल्मिंग करना. So this is also done after you do your graduation, and a course especially available for archiving the documents. And history, as it suggests, leads a career towards becoming a historian. आप एक इतिहासकार भी बन सकते हैं. A historian's job is to study and research history and communicate it through written or published work. आप पढ़ते हैं, आप research करते हैं, and then you bring out your research in the form of research papers or books to the rest of the people to study. The prerequisite to become a historian is a bachelor's degree in history followed by a master's in specific area such as political history, military history, cultural history, religious history, gender history, or wherever your interest lies. There is a tremendous demand for history experts in the movie houses as well as who could undertake research work for costumes, jewelry, movie sets, etc. जैसे कि आप देखते हैं कि सभी movies में ethnic jewelry और ethnic costumes पहने जाते हैं. So this is also the work of historians to find out which kind of jewelry, which kind of costume was worn by the people of which era. These experts work closely with both the art director and the cinematographer. A history expert can go for a production house as a research analyst as well. If you are good in writing, history is something that can take you towards becoming an editor or a writer. Writing and editing publications about history can be just as valuable and important as studying it. As a historical writer, you can publish books, write articles, and edit other manuscripts that cover historical areas of which you have intimate knowledge. As a historical writer, you can publish books, write articles, and edit other manuscripts that cover historical areas of which you have intimate knowledge. The valuable knowledge bank ensures that articles are interesting as well as written as well as accurate. So if you enjoy studying history, reading history, read it, write it, and make it available to everyone, and you can also enjoy a career of your choice. Civil service exams. History has always been a favorite subject for the civil services exam, particularly the main exam. Although vast, the syllabus offers many advantages like easy to understand and absorb, no dearth of study material, and the fact that it covers a key segment of the general studies papers. So, अगर आपके दिमाग में कहीं ऐसा है कि आप सिविल सर्विसेज के लिए जाना चाहते हैं, that is IAS, PCS or any other competition, then history has always been a favorite subject for the civil services exams. जो history पढ़ते हैं, they get an upper edge because already a major portion of the syllabus of these civil services exams has been covered in their graduation years. These days, many of the media houses are coming up So many of the students are interested in mass communication and journalism, and graduation from history honors inculcates various skills that are imperatively used in journalism, such as analyzing facts, a reconstruction based on evidence, and providing views on them. A course in mass communication and journalism is also something where history can take you to, because in most of the media houses, a knowledge of historical facts is very important. So, if you're good in research and if you have knowledge of history and you want to go for journalism and mass communication, you can definitely do your master's in mass communication and journalism after your graduation in history, which will take you towards the media houses. And जैसे कि मैंने आपको पहले भी बताया, this is an era where films on history are very much in fashion. So if you have a passion on filmmaking, your passion for learning history can also be used in the field of filmmaking. Many films and TV shows are made on social, cultural, and historical aspects, and history graduates can work for those films as writers, editors, and research analysts. In fact, they can turn this into a lucrative career by doing a course on filmmaking and can make their own films. History can definitely take you towards government jobs. If you're doing history honors merely for graduation purposes and hardly have any intention to carry out something in the same field, then you can appear in government jobs like civil services, bank PO job, or various kinds of police exams. So BA Honors History takes you towards a plethora of careers. And if you want to know anything else about Indian history, please check the playlist and you will find various topics covering various aspects of Indian history. I will be coming up with separate episodes on how to crack NET exam and how to become a professor in history. Till then, if you have liked the video, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to know about anything else, please leave it in the comment box so that I can come back with it. Thank you.